Welcome to Caricomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
The face on the ID looks real. The person on the video call looks real. They match each other perfectly. And neither one has ever existed. That's the fraud pattern. Security analysts are now flagging as the most dangerous in 2026. Not a sloppy fake ID. Not a grainy deepfake you can spot from across the room. A fully coordinated synthetic identity where the forged document and the deepfake video were built together from the same AI-generated face, designed from the start to confirm each other. If you've ever had your identity verified over a video call or uploaded a selfie to prove you're you, this touches your life directly. And if that feels unsettling, it should. But understanding exactly how it works is what stops the fear from turning into helplessness. So how does a face that never existed pass every check we've built? For decades, identity verification worked like a lock with two independent keys. One key was the photo on your government ID. The other was your live face on camera. If both keys matched, the system said, "This person is real." That logic made sense when forging a driver's license was one skill, and creating a convincing video was a completely different skill. Getting both right and making them match took rare talent or extraordinary luck. But attackers aren't using two separate skills anymore. According to a new white paper from the research firm Omdia, fraudsters now use AI image generation to create a realistic human face that has never belonged to a real person. Then they take that single synthetic face and apply it in two places at once. First, they digitally place it onto a high-resolution driver's license template alongside stolen cardholder data. Second, they feed that same face into a deepfake video stream. The lighting looks correct. The microprinting on the ID looks authentic. The facial proportions are flawless. And when a reviewer compares the ID photo to the video, they match because they were manufactured together. It's not two independent keys anymore. It's a single skeleton key that opens both locks at once. Now, you might assume that liveness detection would catch this. Liveness checks were specifically designed to prove a real human is sitting in front of the camera. Not a photograph, not a recording. They look for blinking, subtle head movement, shifting expressions. And for years, that worked. The reason people trust liveness checks is straightforward. They were built to stop someone from holding up a printed photo to a webcam. That threat was real, and liveness detection solved it. But the attack has moved past that. According to the Omdia research, threat actors now deploy virtual camera software that injects a fully synthetic video feed directly into the authentication pipeline. The deepfake blinks. It shifts its gaze. Its expressions change naturally. The liveness system never sees a real camera feed at all. The entire stream is artificial from the first frame. For a professional running identity checks, that means the tool they trusted just became the entry point. For anyone who's ever verified their identity on a video call with a bank or a rental platform, it means the system that was supposed to protect you may not be able to tell the difference. So how often does this actually succeed? The numbers are hard to sit with. According to research compiled by KeepNet Labs, humans correctly identify high-quality video deepfakes only about 24.5% of the time. That means roughly 3 out of 4 deepfake videos fool a trained human reviewer. And AI-powered detection tools don't close the gap the way you'd hope. Those tools lose between 45 and 50% of their effectiveness when they move from controlled lab conditions to real-world deepfakes. Vendors publish impressive accuracy numbers because those numbers come from clean test environments. Most buyers never think to ask what happens when the lighting is uneven, the compression is heavy, or the attacker has optimized against the detector. Meanwhile, the volume is surging. According to reporting from HelpNet Security, deepfake incidents in the fintech sector jumped 700% in 2023 compared to the year before. And Deloitte's Center for Financial Services projects that AI-enabled fraud losses in the U.S. could hit $40 billion by 2027, up from $12.3 billion in 2023. That's a compound annual growth rate of 32%. The gap between how fast attackers are improving and how fast defenses are adapting is not shrinking. It's widening every quarter. One more number that brings this into sharp focus. According to security analysts cited by SweetUp, by 2026, AI-generated deepfakes successfully bypassed legacy static verification systems in 68% of fraudulent short-term rental booking attempts. 68%. That's not a theoretical risk in a research lab. That's someone booking a rental property under a fabricated identity, and the platform's own security waving them through. If you've ever rented out your home or stayed somewhere booked online, that number applies to your world too. A perfect match between a face and a document used to mean both were probably real. Now it can mean both were definitely forged in the same operation. The match itself has become the disguise. So 3 things to carry with you. 1. Attackers now build the fake face and the fake ID together, so matching them to each other proves nothing. 2. Liveness checks can be fooled because the entire video feed can be synthetic before it ever reaches the camera. 3. The only way to break the loop is to look outside it, at behavior, device history, timing, patterns the forgery can't anticipate. Whether you verify identities for a living or you just unlocked your phone with your face this morning, the old rules for proving someone is real have quietly stopped working. Knowing that doesn't have to make you more afraid. It makes you harder to fool. The full story is in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.